Hello, I'm Hal Lublin.
And I'm Mark Gagliardi.
Since the dawn of humanity, one issue has gone unsettled. With the fate of the world in the balance, we're here to settle, once and for all, best scouting activity.
That's right. Don't worry, everyone. We got this.
Podcasts should have a theme song. Podcasts should not have a theme song. Yes, they should. No, they shouldn't. They sound good. Yeah, but people are just going to skip past it. You know what? You're right. We got this.
Hal, let's go be Eagle Scouts.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Not officially, but we can do all the stuff that is required of a person that is going to be an Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
Were you ever in Scouts?
No.
No?
No scouts, no sleepaway camp.
More of an indoor kid.
I mean, yeah. Pretty much. I was too busy being indoors to do any of that.
Yeah, where there was air conditioning and blankets and walls.
Yeah.
Well, Hal, you're going to have to get out into the great outdoors. If you were going to become an Eagle, I was an Eagle Scout, or not an Eagle Scout. I was not an Eagle Scout. I was a Scout.
Oh, you didn't make Eagle. Oh, this is a shot of redemption for you.
This is a shot. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. My dad is an Eagle Scout.
Oh, so he hates you because you weren't one.
Well, do you mind if I lay down on this couch? Is that okay?
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
let me get my notepad.
Cool.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Go ahead.
I don't think he hates me. I think he's just disappointed that I never became an Eagle Scout. Because here's the thing. I started as a Bobcat. I went Bobcat, Wolf, Bear, and then Webelos, which means we'll be loyal scouts. That's when you get to switch your shirt from blue to brown. And then once I became a scout, I got the first just brown badge that they give you.
Okay.
And then after that, you get what's called Tenderfoot, and then second class, first class, Star, Life, and Eagle Scout. And I got almost to Tenderfoot.
That feels like way too many things. Feels like way too many levels.
Yeah, I liked it. I was just, once I started acting as a kid, there was no way that I could keep up because there are requirements that you have to have, and you have to go camping a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that. They weren't doing those into the woods, but in the actual woods where you walk around. By the way, I love the idea of that. But if there's anything that I would hate more than having to stand still and then walk slowly over the course of 2.5 hours in the cold woods, I don't know what it is at this moment that I would elect to do. Anything beyond that would be something I was forced to do or compelled by law to do. That is again, so glad people are doing it. I think it's a brilliant idea. I love that it's something people can go experience, a great way to experience that show or Midsummer Night's Dream or anything to put it in that setting and have it be more immersive. So cool. I'm out personally. Not someone can have my ticket.
I saw a Midsummer Night's Dream in that style of theater.
Yes.
Where we walked around before I was part of Ensemble Shakespeare Theater. This was a show that they did. Fred was in it.
Yeah.
Ryan directed it. It was great. I loved it. It was minimal walking around, but it was a lot of standing. A musical, I'm not sure how that would work. Would you have a bard that went with you and played a guitar? Or does an orchestra pick up their instruments keytar? Duh.
There's a
keytar.
A 3-person band and 2 of them are wearing headlamps.
Oh.
And they bring everything. So they have a small group bringing it.
This is really happening right now?
I love the idea. My feet would hurt. I have wide, flat feet, Mark. They're large. They're size 12 feet, which is not huge, but the width.
Yeah.
You know how width is measured in shoes?
Are you quad E?
I'm quad E.
I'm quad E.
So bad.
Dude.
Cannot get good looking, but I don't want to go a size up for basketball shoes. Yeah. I had to find something called Basketville. It's the weirdest. I swear
hanging on down to Basketville.
Heading on down. Yeah, Justin Timberlake is dressed as a giant version of my shoe on a street corner right now, trying to get people to buy shoes.
You couldn't find basketball shoes in large sizes? Basketball players hilariously and notoriously have their shoes in restaurants because they're the size of a table. You're this was Shaq's shoe I'm sitting underneath. You could do a whole charcuterie board for 40 on that thing. Not that I would want to eat charcuterie off of Shaq's basketball shoe. Maybe his general insurance shoe, because that's probably a sensible loafer.
And he has to keep it shine.
That's right.
Military.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the width. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, Hal,
Size
don't
12 shoes
worry.
easy.
You're not going to have to hike or camp because there are a lot of different badges out there that you can get as a scout, covering all kinds of topics. But because there are 135 badges, we talked very briefly about this just to make things a little bit more concise. This was, by the way, we had talked about doing Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. Scouting USA has in the last decade or so become co-ed. So it is all genders are welcome in Scouting USA. I know less about Girl Scouts, obviously.
Yeah.
There are 13 required Eagle Scout merit badges, which would make these apex badges within the world of scouting. So do you think it's fair to limit it to these?
I mean,
Unless you think there are some contenders in the other.
If you want to take us through that way, I mean, I understand this can't be an 8-hour episode.
Right. Why don't you know what? I'll find the list as well.
No. Let me, because you'll get lost in the sauce. I'm not going to get lost in the sauce. You stay on your thing and let me throw logs and try and get them into the spokes of the bicycle. Okay.
Listen, I'm minimally insulted about a thing that you are not wrong about.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good.
All right. Throw some sauce in the logs. Wait, is that a phrase?
Yeah, I'm going to throw a stick. Well, not a log. A log wouldn't work, but like throwing a stick in the spokes of the bike to stop you and trip you up. Like in Indiana Jones, where he takes the flagpole and does it.
Yeah, no. I'm familiar with the concept.
In Indiana Jones, I couldn't tell you the exact movie, so I had to say the character name, and you would know it's in his event. I know it's in Last Crusade, everybody. Calm down.
All right. So we're going to go with these first. You throw some of these out there first of the ones that are not on the Eagle Scout list. These are honorable mentions that might creep up into the finals on us.
Yeah, well, for sure, movie making. I just love that exists.
I do love that
as an option. There was another one. Wait, there's another one in here that I thought
there's one that I saw previously, and I'm curious because there's two different versions of it, and that's motorboating.
Well, I think it's the one that everybody,
the one that uses but. That to me,
as you learn how to operate an engine on a boat. No, it's good because you could learn how to sail. That's one kind. You learn how to rowing. That's another kind.
Sure.
But learning how to use a motorboat, especially at a young age, you never know. If you're out with your family on a motorboat and something happens, you're being able to deal with it. These are all skills that could come into play at some point. All right,
that seems to me like motorboating just seems to me like such a Richie Rich version of a merit badge. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, did you get your merit badge in Aspen this year? They've added Aspen as a merit badge.
It could be a small outboard motor on a little boat that you putter around in Puget Sound if you live in Washington.
Look, in Puget Sound, having a boat in Puget Sound, you might as well be a Gates.
In Sleepless in Seattle, where they lived, they had a little boat, and they took it from their nice house that had a dock over to the beach so they could throw a football around.
Doesn't that sound great? That sounds like a beer commercial.
Yeah, it does. And then they drank beer, and that kid was too young. And he was not ready to be a single father. All right. Here's what's great about scouting, as I understand it, as I see it, is especially the merit badge program, even though to be an Eagle Scout, there's a select few. It's only 17, I think, total badges that are in that.
Yeah. So there's 17 badges.
But you're picking on the way.
There are 13 badges, and then you have to have, I think, 21. And it's a mix of required badges and elective badges. Yeah.
What's great is that merit badges allow you to figure out what you're interested in.
Yeah.
And then learn about it and prepare yourself for what may be a future career or just something that you have a passion for in general or a hobby. Who knows?
Yeah.
There are a couple here. I don't want to dig into them. I just want to acknowledge that they exist.
Okay.
And
I'm so curious.
Well, we'll just start with nuclear science. We'll throw that out there right away. Yeah.
If you are a kid who has achieved merit in nuclear science, I mean, you're going to get scooped up. You're going to get scooped up and put in a van.
For sure.
Yeah. You're getting scooped up, put in a van, taken to a center that everybody looks cool and is like, oh, wow, look at this place. It would look like where they send all the X-Men kids.
Yes. Some of these are confusing to me. And again, we're not going to read into them, but just know that it exists. Pets.
Yeah.
That's all it says.
Pets.
Just says pets. We don't know if that means having a pet and keeping it alive or understanding what can and cannot be a pet. I don't know. And I don't want to know. I am, by the way, in case, much like with walking through the woods in the dark to watch a musical, I am all for these existing. I love that they do. I'm just curious about them.
Wait, are you talking pets?
I have my
merit
badges in
badge for
pets.
pets.
Yes, these are all merit badges. Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant the concept of pets you're not into, but if you want to.
No, love pets. No, I mean the concept, like any of these badges. I'm not making fun of them. They're not well laid out.
Yeah.
Here.
We're not yucking anyone's yum, and it does seem like a thing that could be very subjective. It's also because so much of it comes down to have a discussion with your scout leader about this topic, and then they'll decide whether you get the badge or not.
Yeah. And then railroading, which is pretty much what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Just barreling through with whatever thought you've got.
Yeah. And I also love that like they have plumbing in here, which is a trade. So if you could try stuff out here, you could decide like try plumbing. You get some experience learning how things work. So you'll be able to fix simple things anywhere, no matter where you are. Brilliant. Love that. But you could also discover that it's something you have a passion for and then go into a trade that, unlike a lot of things, AI can't replace.
Yeah.
Like someone will need to be able to fit like that. You could be setting yourself up for a great amount of success. So those are the ones. Mining in society. Interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if some of these too, that seems like it might be a regionally specific one, but also some of these go way back to 1911 were there were originally 11 merit badges that they had. And then the next year or a couple of years after, they created the 57 badges. There were 57 badges that back in the day, I think we still have 26 of them. It wouldn't surprise me if plumbing was on that list because it came from like a bunch of it wasn't a bunch of city folks who were able to go camping this much. It was the agrarian rest of the country. So it would make sense that something like fruit culture was one that they had back in the day.
Okay, that one's not there anymore.
Now, I'll tell you one that was only there for a couple of years that I wish they still had. It was very briefly on the list. Only 10 people are ever recorded as having gotten this badge. Because it was way, way, way in the early days.
Okay.
You get a merit badge in invention. Like
that's still there.
Wait, invention is back on there?
Yeah, invention's back.
When did invention come back?
It's inventing now, they call it. Well, think of the world we live in. There are business badges.
This is the best news I've heard all day, that inventing, they just changed the wording.
Yeah.
So the thing I'm reading is like, this is on a technicality. 10 people got it when it was called invention.
Yeah. You could like put these together and say, I want an entrepreneurship badge. Give me an inventing badge, but also fingerprinting. And I'm going to completely remake criminology for profit.
What are we playing? Flux? Are we combining them now into, you get this badge and this badge and that?
Yeah, you stack them.
All right.
You stack them.
Give me 2 badges and we'll see what they turn into if we stack them.
Okay. Collections. And? Golf.
Collections and golf. That would be golf course management.
All right. Well done. All right. Take us through the Eagle Scout process.
All right. We're going to become Eagle Scouts, and these are the required badges to become an Eagle Scout.
Okay.
Camping.
Yes.
And when we go through these, I actually have the requirements for each of them for you to get this badge. So any that you want to talk about, we can do.
Okay.
Camping, citizenship. There are 4 of these: citizenship in the community, citizenship in the nation, citizenship in the world, citizenship in society. That one was added in 2021. Then you've got communication, environmental science, emergency preparedness, or life saving. That's 2 different badges. You can get one of either.
Yeah.
Personal fitness, personal management, family life, swimming or hiking or cycling, and first aid.
Okay, tell me what family life is. The rest of them make sense.
All right, family life. This is what you have to do. You have to participate in a series of family meetings and activities over 90 days, help plan and carry out a family service project, and discuss family roles and responsibilities. So discussing family roles and responsibilities, that seems like having a meeting with your scout leader, but participating in a series of family meetings and carrying out a family service project. This seems like you're roping everyone else into your scouting experience.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, do we have time to discuss roles? Sure.
Oh, great. This is really going to help me with my badge. Hey, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you love me even though I am not an Eagle Scout?
I don't love you because you're not an Eagle Scout.
Okay.
Now go get your therapy badge. Go get that therapy badge. I screwed up my own landing. Can I lay down on this couch?
Yes, come lay down on this couch. How did it feel blowing the ending of that?
It feels like it happens more often than I'd like. And
do you think your dad's disappointed?
What's that?
Do you think your dad's disappointed? Because he always sticks the landing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. He doesn't let me forget about it ever.
Yeah.
In fact, he just touched down on my roof in a squirrel suit. You know, the squirrel, but like a furry. He's like a furry. It's his persona. It's a squirrel.
With a parachute also to land safely.
He also is parachuting, but that's a Red Bull thing. They're not related to each other. You'd think they would be. They're not.
Oh, see, look, Scouts have 135 badges. I bet Red Bull has thousands of them, and they're all awesome.
For sure.
Yeah. Escape from prison using fireworks badge. Like, whatever. Ah.
Try to ride a greased up ski lift badge.
Eat a volcano badge. All right. Yeah, so that is our family life badge. What kind of a family service project do you want to do? If you and I are a family, Hal, you, me, and Ken, we're a family here at We Got This.
Like a giant tree.
Yeah, we're going to make a giant tree.
Reaching out to the sky, we are a family. What would we do? What would our family service project? I assume that would be something charitable that we all do together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Soup kitchen?
Soup kitchen. I love a soup kitchen day.
Yeah.
I love a food banking day. You ever do we used to go food banking, and it was like the days that I were there, it was a cereal company had just sent hey, we're packaging up what is a giant vat of Alphabets. I know how. I know.
Alphabets.
Really
they're gone. You can't get Alphabets anymore, really.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not personally for me. I'm not that sad about it. It's just like, it's a real shame for people who loved Alphabets. I would get them once every 5 years and go, I remember why I don't get them more often. Maybe it makes sense that they're gone.
Yeah,
RIP.
The words never stayed. If it was about writing things with your alphabet, like, have you ever tried to write on milk? Like, that word doesn't stay in the same spot.
In many ways, it's all that I try to do.
Oh, good luck. That stuff's moving around like the letters formed by fraternity brothers at a football game. One of them's going to get a Coke. Another one of the letters is veering off to the side to talk to a number. Like,
one of them's passed out back at the house at a pile of old shirts. I'll tell you what, here's our family service project. Let's take a break. I got us to a break without making any significant progress.
We have made no progress. We got through one of these.
My impediment badge is I've just added it to the sash.
That's all right. I'm going to steal your railroad badge, and I'm barreling through after the break.
Sounds good. We'll be right back.
All right.
Thank you to all the Max Fun members who supported us during Max Fun Drive. You're helping us as we try to put more good into the world. And as part of putting more good into the world, we've opened our annual post-drive charity sale. Max Fun members at $10 per month or more can purchase Max Fun Drive keychains featuring designs for shows across the network. And all members can buy our charity-exclusive keychain starring Mikey, our little microphone buddy from this year's Max Fun Drive. This year, we've decided to send the proceeds of the charity sale to the Center for Constitutional Rights. They're dedicated to the creative use of law as a positive force for social change, tackling issues like human rights abuses, racial injustice, and sexual and gender-based violence. These folks are fighting to make things better. So to get your keychains and support the Center for Constitutional Rights, head to MaximumFun.org/charity sale. And if you're not yet a member, you can still get in on this. To support the show you're listening to and get access to bonus content and the charity sale, just click the link in the show notes. The sale is live now, and it ends on Friday, May 15th. That's MaximumFun.org/charity sale. And thanks again.
Say, what's the trivia show where dreams come true?
It's gotta be Go Fact Yourself.
Legend in the house
We quiz celebrity contestants about topics they love
Then bring out surprise experts.
to delight and amaze.
And then finally tell us why you know and love the lyrics to the song Knockin' Boots by Candyman.
Joining us tonight is a rapper and producer. It's Candyman!
This is among the greatest moments of my life.
This is one of mine, too. I love it.
That's Go Fact Yourself,
Twice a month, every month.
here on Maximum Fun.
Okay, we're back. Hal.
All right. Yes.
Which of these others caught your eye or ear?
Of the Eagle Scout?
Yeah, you've got camping, you've got all the citizenship ones, communication, environmental science, personal fitness, personal management, swimming, hiking, cycling, and then the first aid ones. None of those?
I think they all make a lot of sense. I understand how they all fit into one another and how they really, this is about becoming the most well-rounded citizen that you can be.
Yeah.
And citizen. You're learning what it means to be a citizen locally, nationally, and globally. You're learning to communicate. You're learning basic first aid. You're learning how to cook for yourself. You're learning how to camp. You're learning to take care of yourself, both in body and in finance and general organization. And you are putting a premium on family life and understanding how you can contribute there. So far, so good.
Yeah. There's one that I want to talk about. I want to talk about this newest one. Citizenship and Society, which I think is great. So the citizenships in the other one, citizenship in the community, the nation, and the world. They're a lot about learn about local government, visit a government facility, go to a public meeting that's being held in either a city, federal, or, I don't know if you're going to go to the United Nations, but explain the roles of the United Nations, research a world problem, and Citizenship of the World also has learn about the cultures and governments of other nations. I love that one. Love that one. But Citizenship and Society is a cool one. It was added in 2021.
Okay.
It's about exploring diversity, equity, and inclusion, unconscious bias, and just living as a good person within our society. It doesn't have an actual formal pamphlet for the Scout, but I did get my hands on the 30-page Scout Leader Guidebook for it. And it's great. It is a great addition to this. And requiring an Eagle Scout to have taken this course to really think about one of the things specifically that they do is think of a situation where, a situation within society with a group of people or a person or some sort of inequality that's happening and how that is emblematic of the Scout law. Do you know the Scout law? I imagine not, as having never had to memorize it. Well, I did have to memorize it. Hal, it is this. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Here's the thing. There's like 5 of those that I'm not certain are apex values.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Trustworthy? Great. Loyal? Well, maybe your buddy at the bar is being mouthy and you should just take him home instead of having his back in the fight. Helpful? Sure. Friendly, courteous, kind. Yep. Obedient?
Might be outdated.
Cheerful? Don't tell me how to feel. Thrifty? Great. Brave? Love that one. Clean? Sure. And reverent? Maybe not.
Mark, I would argue that if your friend is drunk and you take him home, like you get him out of the situation, that is showing loyalty. Loyalty doesn't mean you get into a fight on someone's behalf. It just means that you help them and stay loyal to them in that situation. Helping isn't always grabbing a pool cue and swinging it. Sometimes it's extricating them from a situation and bringing them to safety. That shows loyalty as well.
You know
that's
what?
Getting their back.
You're absolutely right. I need to lay down on this couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
hold on.
Always...
Here's your pool cue.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wait, what are you doing with that?
Wow. Now, did you always relate loyalty to fighting?
Well, now I'm going to, since you ow! You are really reinforcing this neural pathway.
Sorry, I studied Pavlovian science as well, and I'm trying to do something here.
Did you get the Pavlovian response badge?
Yes, I did.
It's just a picture of a bell. When you look at it, you salivate.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Ooh, what a nice badge.
So Citizenship and Society, I think, absolutely a valuable badge.
Love it.
Hal, there's a problem with the Citizenship and Society badge.
It was discontinued in 2025?
It was discontinued 4 days ago.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well,
hopefully it comes back.
If you think that you can't pin every single episode to a moment in time,
yeah, right.
There's one for you. You can find the exact date.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah,
that's a shame.
So I just wanted to shout out the demise of that badge, and I think it should come back. Anyway, on to more fun things.
Okay.
Camping, personal fitness, personal management, or some of the athletic ones, and then the safety ones. We got safety, we got athletics,
and we got being a person.
I guess we never really determined what criteria we were using to think about the best scouting activity. Is it the one that's going to make you the ideal person, which seems to be the idea of scouting? Or is it going to be the one that's the most fun when you're a kid and your buddies are going camping too?
I think, well, let's go through the other 7. We can just discuss what they are.
Okay.
And then the winner is going to be among these, let's say.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's jump to then, which do you want to talk about? The safety ones or the athletic ones?
Well, I mean, you have to have completed all of those badges. Then you get to choose one of either emergency preparedness or life-saving, which from the little ring thing that's on the side of boats.
Land or water is basically that one.
Land or water life-saving.
Yeah.
Environmental science or sustainability. You have to get one of those 2 and then one of the emergency preparedness or life-saving. Then you have to choose one of swimming, hiking, or cycling.
Yeah. Let's pick that one first. We'll get that one.
I'm saying, I don't know. I'm just putting them all out there so they exist. I'm not picking out of them. I'm not going to pick out of them. I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking among these 17 badges.
We have to start whittling some of them down, though, is my point. Right now, we still have 17 contenders.
One of them's in there. 2 of them are the ones that, for me, stand out. As someone who was never a scout, when I think about being, I'll give you 3. That when I look at them, I think about like, this is what it is to be a scout.
Camping, first aid, and hiking.
That's right.
Yeah.
So there you go. There are your finalists.
Camping, first aid, and hiking.
Yes.
Well, one of them goes back to what I was just saying before. Like, is it about having fun with your friends, or is it about what's going to make you a more well-rounded person? I would argue that 2 of these are fun, and one of them is going to make you a better person if you know first aid, but it's not necessarily the most fun thing to sit and learn. And, especially if you're in an emergency situation.
I'm sure that both of us at some point in our lives have been first aid certified.
Have I?
I was for a couple of years because I worked at a theater. When you work front of house, you have to be first aid certified. So we all got first aid certified.
Oh.
That was a very long time ago.
I don't know if I ever did.
They're good skills to have. I would say you don't need to be a scout to have that. Like, yes, it is an essential part of the scout experience, but to me, it comes down to camping or hiking.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a look then at the requirements for those 2. And let's see, based on the requirements for those 2, what we're dealing with. All right. Camping. Okay. Camp a total of at least 20 nights under the stars.
Ugh. Pass. People of the world.
No, come on. How?
All right. 20 nights of camping in a row?
Not in a row.
Survivor?
No, not 20 nights in a row. You're not on the lam. Just 20 nights over the course of your first 18 years of life. Or whatever 18-year period you choose. Right now, I'm choosing this one because I'm going to be an Eagle Scout, and my dad's going to love me. I need to lay down.
I do, too. If I have to go camping 20 days in 18 years.
All right.
Woof.
Well, how about this one? I can't wait to see what you'd come up with. Plan and carry out an overnight campout.
Yeah, we go to the Holiday Inn.
Hal.
We can put a stick underneath the sheets.
Hal, that is not planning a campout.
Then you forage down in the lobby for those Act 2 microwave popcorn singles. Boom, food.
And finally, demonstrate outdoor cooking, leave no trace principles, and first aid in the field. Do you like cooking outdoors? I know you don't like sleeping outdoors. Do you like cooking outdoors?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Give me campfire cooking outdoors, or like controlled, give me the grill on the wooden patio.
I don't know how much I've been like hanging a pot of beans over an open flame in my life.
Fair.
Probably 0 times. Have I done a hot dog on a stick? Sure. Have I done marshmallows? Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know much more than that. It feels like a lot of camping now, modern camping, is a lot less about using the fire to cook as it is having like a small propane stove or burner that you can put stuff on. You have like, you go to REI and basically buy a kitchen that you take with you. You could take it up the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
When you're climbing and use it.
Yeah.
So,
and then it all will fold up and collapse in on itself.
Yeah. But I get what's exciting about camping. It's never been for me. I don't like being uncomfortable when I sleep. And by and large, I'm sure I would be.
That's fair.
I've camped out in the desert and I slept for half an hour and then hiked up a mountain before sunrise.
But here's the thing. Camping, like cooking at camping, for some reason, this just popped into my head. I've not thought about this in years. I remember the first food I ate when camping with the scouts because I was mesmerized that this small group of boys, made a fire and cooked a food. And it was, I didn't know that you could buy canned potatoes, but this was canned potatoes, which I'd never had before, which are delicious because you know what they're packed in? Salt. A ton of salt.
Love salt.
And,
like a deer.
And then we just sliced them up and we got a little Dutch oven hot and we threw them in the Dutch oven and we had, those potatoes were fantastic. I'm still thinking about I remember the flavor of those potatoes, exactly just canned potatoes. My buddy TJ and his dad was the scout leader in our troop. Man, that was really fun.
Sounds great.
The nice thing about camping as a scout activity is it feels really well-rounded. Like you have to be able to demonstrate first aid in the field. That's taken care of. You usually have to hike to wherever you're going. That's part of it. You have to be able to cook. So there's so many. It's just be a person in the middle of the woods where you don't have any of the things that a person normally has.
Leave no trace.
Leave no trace.
Being a good citizen person.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we even need to discuss anything else?
Well, let's talk about hiking.
You want to talk about hiking?
Yeah, I want to talk about hiking.
Because you'll feel bad if we don't talk about it, even though we both know that camping's going to win.
Well, you said hike. I just want to tell you what the requirements are.
Okay, yeah. Tell me the requirements.
If we're giving you the requirements for the other one, you know what? I'll give you the requirements for all 3 of them while we're here.
Hike for 20 days.
Okay. For swimming, demonstrate water safety, complete swim tests and strokes, perform basic water rescue. Done. Okay. Cycling, take 2 15-minute rides. Okay. 2 25-mile rides. That seems long.
Oh, what a trick.
And one.
Oh, you did those 15 minutes. You're so close.
Yeah. Your 15-minute ride. That was great. Now do your 25-mile ride and 1 50-mile ride and demonstrate bike maintenance and safety. Here's your hiking one. Take 5 hikes of at least 10 miles each on different trails. Plan meals and first aid. Use map and compass. So that's also a lot of great skills it's asking you to use.
Orienteering.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Like, I would want someone who had all of those camping skills on my zombie survival team, but I'd also want someone who had that orienteering skill on my zombie survival team.
I got to be honest with you.
50 miles of walking feels so long.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. You could do 10 miles at Disneyland in a day, no problem, though. I know that's not a proper hike, but like there are times where you walk an incredible amount of distance, an incredible distance overall, and you're not even aware of it because you're thinking about other things. And it's also broken up. It's different to hike elevation. You should wear special shoes for that. You got to protect your ankle. You can't just wear sneakers going out hiking. That is like a recipe for getting seriously hurt. But I would rather camp for 20 days in 18 years than do any of the other things that we've talked about so far.
Yeah, look, we went into this knowing that this was a big contender because it's encompassing of so many things. How is it not camping?
Yeah, people of the world, tie your trash up at a tree, go to the bathroom in a hole and then cover it with dirt or whatever you do. I don't know. Don't tell me. Leave me my fantasy because I'll never know. The one badge I will never earn for sure, collecting badge I've got over there on the shelf.
With all your other badges.
I have all the Star Wars stuff there. Collecting, we're good. Like some of these I feel like I could earn just having lived my life. But camping is sort of the ultimate scout experience. and to learn how to commune with or exist within nature without disrupting it is a really important skill that we all need to learn more of. Like, I wish I had more of that in my life. And the great way to do that would have been to partake in the best scouting activity, which is camping. Asked and answered.
Hal, I'm taking you camping.
To a hotel?
No, I'm taking you camping. Jen already said I could. There's a bag. Open that door behind you. Open that door behind you. There's a packed backpack, Hal. We are going. There's a packed backpack and a can of potatoes and a thinking couch.
Oh,
We're going camping. Couch might be a bad idea.
Why is this?
Well, you know what? We'll make a camper out of you yet. This topic is closed, but there are many more topics to discuss. So please reach out to us via email at wegotThisPodcast@gmail.com or
find us on social media at We Got This Podcast, with the exception of Instagram, where we are at We Got This Show. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's all sorts of fun extra bonus video content up there. We do live sometimes. That's the place to do it. So subscribe to the channel so you never miss new content when it appears. Also join our Discord at bit.ly/WGT Discord. That is where we get the majority of our suggestions, like this one, which came from KT Geek, my buddy Keith. Thank you for that. But it's also really fun. Like, everything that we touted in the Facebook group for years is happening on Discord. And it's actually, I think, a little bit better organized. So go check that out. Also, a special thank you to all of our Max Fun members who make this show possible with their memberships, directly supporting this show, keeping it going year after year. You can join at any time at the $5 a month level, which is not that much. There might be something you can cut out of your life to support our show and the other shows on Maximum Fun that you enjoy. You go to MaximumFun.org/join-WGT. This is something you can do all year round to get years and years worth of bonus content from us and every other show. Thank you to producer Ken Plume, researcher Kate McManus, graphic designer Uri Kelman, and QA engineer Jen Alba.
And thanks, of course, to our musicians Jonathan Dinerstein and Mike Furman for our score and theme song, respectively. And thanks to you, the people of the world, especially those members of Max Fun. You couldn't hear it, but while Hal was saying that, I was nodding hard. So to all of the members, I say thank you. And to all of the people of the world, you are the reason we do this show, whether you are a member or not. It is your ears and your opinions that keep us coming back week after week for more. So tell us what your favorite merit badges that either exist or don't exist are. Make up a merit badge. You know what? I would gladly wear a sash of the people of the world's merit badges that they have all created. And that is because you are the community of this show. We wouldn't do it without you. We couldn't do it without you. So to you, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. For Hal Lublin, I'm Mark Gagliardi.
For Mark Gagliardi, I'm Hal Lublin. And don't worry, everybody. We got this.
We got this.
We got this.
Maximum Fun.
Boy.
A worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows
supported
directly
by you.